to the channel. Long time no see. I'm really sorry that I've been absent for a few weeks. I'm currently experiencing a flare with my arthritis, so I've just been needing to do what I need to do to just sort of muddle through. But anyway, I am here today to share with you my completed pages for the month of April 2022. But before we get into my completed pages, I just thought I would show you this really quick whip that I have been working on and off for maybe the last week or so. I'm hoping to get this finished so that I can show you at the end of May. But before I show you, I just want to say that this year I am going to host Mythomorphia again for the month of May. So any of Kirby's colouring books, if you want to colour a page and then share it on Instagram, Facebook or whatnot, the hashtag will be hashtag Mythomorphia 2022. And yeah, please feel free to tag me in your beautiful, beautiful pages. Okay, so this is Mythomorphia, and I have decided to tackle my favourite page in the book. It is this big double page spread of the gorgeous Chinese dragon. So this is what I have been working on for, like I said, the last week or so. Not exclusively, but just sort of on and off, doing a bit here and there. So I have based all of the dragon with Derwent Inktense. I knew what colours I wanted to do him, so I've done that. And then as you can see, I have started going in with my Prismacolors and started adding some shading and whatnot to him. And then I have gone in with, oh my goodness, I think it's the some of the Statler dual-ended markers. I've gone in with the red one of that, and then I think the other colours here, the two shades of turquoise and the sort of orange yellow, that is Crayola Super Tips. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is coming out so far. Aaron gave me the kick up the bum that I needed to just trust myself to start this page, and I'm loving the process so far. I'm really enjoying it. So lots of sort of blending here with my Prismas, which I've been really enjoying as well. So there is that whip. Right, oh my gosh, we're like 3 minutes into the video and I haven't even started with my completed pages for the month yet. Okay, so for the month of April, I was co-hosting hashtag Angel Cover in April with the lovely Zoe from Addicted to Colouring. Now, I'm really sorry to say that I didn't get as many pages done as I wanted to. I only done a few. But, you know, I still had fun participating, and I hope that you guys did as well. And for those of you who did share your pages with me on Instagram, thank you so much. I sat and sort of had a look through them all earlier, and they are beautiful. So thank you so much everyone for participating. Okay, so my first page was from 50 Easter Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover, and I coloured this one. This was my first page in the book. So this goes for hashtag April Colour Your Horde 2022, hosted by the beautiful Lavella and Teaswell of Adult Colouring. So I coloured this one, and I coloured this as a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Connor, and we coloured this while doing a video call. So that was really, really nice. We were just sort of chatting away and colouring. It was really, really, really nice. So for this page, I used my Ohuhu alcohol brush markers, and then I've gone in and just sort of added some highlights with a white jelly roll. I used gold Posca just for like the little handle bits here on the paint brushes, and then I used my Prismacolors for the shading on the chicks, and some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. So I've used the sort of orangey gold colour here for around their feet and beaks, if you can see that. And then also this beautiful sort of blue-green colour there on the middle of the Easter egg. The spots on the Easter egg, they were the gold Posca as well. So yeah, really, really cute. So that was for Colour Your Horde. It was a buddy colour, and it was also for Angel Cover in April. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Connor for buddy colouring with me in this book. It is so cute. I love it. Absolutely adorable. Then I worked in 50 spring miniatures. This was sent to me as Happy Mail. I think it was for my birthday, from Zoe and her wonderful partner Steve. And I coloured a page in here. And I coloured this one. So for this, I used alcohol markers as a base. And then I have gone in with my Pentel hybrid pens. And then I've added some Posca here. Blue Posca there for those flowers. I think these little pink flowers down here, I think they were done with the Chromatech glitter gel pens. And the same with the silver. And then I used my, I think it was my black Papermate Flare to go around the edges and things here. And then I used Crayola crayons, just this little basic pack of 24 crayons. I used those to do some shading on some of the flowers and the background behind the wheel. And then, as you can see, I took a pink Jelly Roll Moonlight, and I wrote Spring 22 here, and then hashtag Angel Cover in April 2022 there. So that was a lot of fun. Just kept it really simple. There was that one. And then I coloured from my 50 Jungle Miniatures book, which I absolutely love. As you can see, this is one of my 10 books to complete this year. And I only done the one page, and it was this one. And I think I'd done this as a colour and chat. So I used alcohol markers as a base. And then I have gone in with what looks like Jelly Roll Moonlight. There's some Jelly Roll glaze there on their tongues to make them look really shiny. And some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. And then, as you can see in the background, I've added these really beautiful, I don't know if you can see them, these little yellow Nouveau glitter butterflies. They're sort of like confetti, if you can see. And I just added a couple of those, and I just think this page looks adorable. And like I said, that was for Angel Cover in April as well. Okay. Alright, so next we are moving into some of my colour by numbers that I have done this month. I am filming this on the Friday the 29th of April, so I am a day early, but I think because I'm normally quite late with my completed pages, and I wanted to make sure that I got it filmed, edited and uploaded on time for you all. So also please excuse the glare, just here the sun is shining outside. I have still got the curtain sort of pulled over halfway, but I did pull it back a little bit because it's just, yeah, it's too nice not to enjoy the sunshine. So please excuse that. I hope it's not too distracting. Okay, so we have a Travel Mosaics colour by number. Just move camera a little bit, there we go. This is by Sun Life Drawing, and this is one of my 10 books to complete this year. I now only have 5 pages left, so yeah, really happy this is nearly done. So yeah, we're almost there. So this month I coloured this one, and yeah, it was done with alcohol markers, and then a silver gel pen to do the lines all in between. So yeah, really like how that turned out. This book, you can tell it's it's been well loved. Look, all this is what annoys me with some of the books. They do this, and I don't know how I can prevent that. But like I said, it's nearly done. It's very nearly done. So there's that one. And then this new one by Sun Life Drawing that I was really kindly sent by them for review is the Colour by Numbers for Adults by the Sea Mosaics. So like I said, this was Sun Life Drawing, and I coloured the first page in here. I had already done a page for review. I had done that one already. I'd done this one. This was a labour of love because, as you can see, with the mosaics, they were sort of like not clusters of one colour as such. They were very much dotted around, so I'm sure I put the wrong colour in a few places, but overall I think it looks really lovely. This was done with alcohol markers as well. I think, if I remember correctly, this was a mixture of my Colour Year alcohol markers and my Arteza Everblends. So I'm trying to use those sets up because they are well loved, and yeah, they're very much sort of on the way out, but I want to get as much use out of them as I can. So there is that one. Next, again by Sun Life Drawing, is the Colour by Number Carpets Stained Glass. And I've done two in here this month. So there was this one. Again, this was just a mix of alcohol markers. And the same for this one. I do believe I'm like over halfway through this book now, so yeah, maybe this will be on my radar. It's one of my other ones to complete as well. Then I have Stained Glass Tiffany Windows Colour by Number. This is by Such and Such Dava, and I coloured this one. I think it was just the one. Yeah, coloured this one, and I really like how this turned out. I think it's really pretty. The alcohol markers did bleed over the lines in a few places, but that can't really be helped too much, especially when it's when it's thirsty paper like this. But I think if you look at it from a distance, it looks all right. So as you can see, I've been enjoying my my Colour by Numbers. So there's that one. And then we have the Stone Mosaic book 4. This is by Belba Family, and I coloured this one. So this was it alcohol marker? I don't know if it's alcohol marker or water based. I think it might have been water based actually. So water based marker on this one, and then for the 2 cans of body I used a black Link Shine glitter gel pen, I believe. So there was that one. This one. This is a day I was feeling really sorry for myself when I coloured these few pages. This one's lovely. Really like that one. So there is those. And then the last of my sort of what I would call my regular colour by numbers. I do have Disney colour by numbers later, but they're in the pile of my Disney books. Is this one, and again this was sent to me for review by the lovely company Colour. This is their Mandala Mystery black and white colouring book, and I coloured this one. Really, really lovely. Look at that colour palette, it's beautiful. So I coloured this one. This was for #April Colour Your Horde, again hosted by Lavella and Tees World of Adult Colouring. And for this I used the Colour and Arteza alcohol markers. And then as you can see, I just wrote down here with my gold uni metallic paint marker, #April Colour Your Horde 2022. Just down there at the bottom. I love this book. I definitely think this one will be staying out for me because it's lovely, and this paper is an absolute joy to work on. So yeah, I definitely think I'll be keeping this one out. Right, let me put these away and I will grab the next stack of books. Okay, so next I have my regular softback colouring books to share with you. The first is Spookylaps Volume 1. Again, this is in my 10 books to complete in 2022, and I just on the title page I've done this one, and I tried something different. Again, it's just been like really high pain days with this flare with my arthritis at the moment. So with this one I just grabbed a couple of my Statler dual-ended fibre tip pens, and I used the thin end and just sort of done hatching to colour it in, rather than sort of as I would colour these what I would call normally. Yeah, I just sort of used like lines to colour her in, and that was so quick and easy, but I think it actually looks really quite effective. So there's that one. I then worked in Carla's new book, Rococo A Go-Go. Oh my gosh, this book speaks to my soul. I cannot gush about this book enough. I mean, you guys know, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know how much I adore Carla and her artwork. It just, I feel it really resonates with me. But this, oh my gosh, it is just perfection. And I coloured this one. So she goes for #April Colour Your Horde 2022. I did use a base of my Ohuhu alcohol markers on her, and then I went in with some pencil. I think it was my, I do think it was my Prismacolors on her. So I've gone in and added some shading, and then I have gone in with a black Jelly Roll glaze, which is just like the most amazing gel pen ever. Love it. So I've done that on her eyeliner and her hairbands here for her hair, and on her lips, a little bit there on her earrings. And then I used my gold metallic uni paint marker again for her earrings and here on her necklace. And then I went in with I do believe this sparkly gold on her earrings down here. I think that was a uni gold sparkle pen, gel pen. And then there's a little bit for her eyes, and just here on her necklace there is the oh my gosh, Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. There we go. I've used okay, it looks like I've used a Chromatech glitter gel pen just down here on the boobage bit of her top. Just there, can you see that? that really pretty sort of orange colour just on the edging here of her top. Yeah, Jelly Roll Moonlight for the fluorescent yellow. And then I drew this triangle here in the back. I used black Posca to outline it, and then a red Posca to colour it in, and then a couple black dots of the Jelly Roll glaze pen. And I love it. I love that colour palette, the red, yellow, orange. It is so simple, but yet really, really effective. And as I said, this book is just, it speaks to me on so many levels. I just think it is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Look at this. This reminds me of an ornament I bought my nan many years ago. And I think it was either for her birthday or for Christmas, and I went to her favourite department store. Unfortunately, it's been shut down now for years, but yeah, I went to her favourite department store, and they had these beautiful, really ornate shoes that were ornaments. They were ceramic. They were absolutely gorgeous, and they had one just like this, and I bought it for her. And if I remember correctly, it was all sort of like baby pinks and baby blues, really like pastel, but so pretty. And then it had a little diamante, sort of as you would here on this picture. So yeah, I might have to do that in those colours. It looks so much like that ornament I bought her. Oh my gosh. Very much so. So yeah, I really think I'm going to colour that one in the pale pinks and pale blues. So there is that one. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Okay. Right, next we have Romantic Country. This is the first tale. And I've done a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Zoe, again from Addicted to Colouring. I will link Zoe's channel in the video description for you. So if you are not subscribed to her channel, please go on over. She's an absolute sweetheart. And yeah, we coloured this one, this double page spread here. Let me take these off because this is all my notes of what I used to colour it. So we did this as a buddy colour. So for this I used my Prismacolor pencils, and I've kept the colours written down here because I really like the combos of those, so I'm going to keep that and stick this in my swatch book. So yeah, I used my Prismacolor pencils, and then I used the Staedtler dual-ended fibre tip pens to base the brick walls down here at the bottom, and the pink flowers and the green leaves down here. If you can see that. And the other day I received the Graby metallic watercolour paints for review, so look out for that video. It will probably be uploaded next week. So I used those for the gold and the purple trim on the castle. I don't know if you can see that. I did smudge up here, so I'm disappointed, but overall I think it still looks really lovely. So yeah, the gold and the purple trim here on the castle, that was me just trying out the Graby watercolours, but I will be like I said, swatching them and reviewing them on the channel, so look out for that. I used the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pens. I used the, I think it's the purple going into like metallic blue. So just sort of some little trims here again on the castle, if you can see that colour there. and then I used it for the little flowers around the border. So really, really pretty colour. I used a dark purple Caran d'Ache Luminance pencil just to deepen up some of the shadows on the castle, and then for the background I just used a pan pastel, and I fixed that in place with the Frisk pastel fixative. And I've got a piece of thin cardboard that I just sort of cut like a cloud shape out of ages ago, and I keep that in my little box with my pastel tint pan pastels, and I just use that as a stencil for the clouds in the background. So yeah, I really, really like that. So thank you so much, Zoe, for inviting me to do a buddy colour with you. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased this is done. I didn't shade the pink flowers or the leaves. I wanted this to be the focal point and really give my attention to that. And to be quite honest, by the time I was doing the border, it was a day when my hands were really hurting as well. The last few days they've been causing me quite a lot of pain, so I didn't shade those, but I really like it. I think it looks really, really pretty. So there is that one. Let's just keep that to the side. Hi, Arlo. Hello. What are you doing? Okay. And then next we have Creative Haven Entangled Gardens. This is by Angela Porter. This is my first Entangled book by her, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I do think I will be getting some more of her Entangled series. I think the next one I would like to get is the Dragonfly one. That looks so pretty. But yeah, I did this page here as a buddy colour with the beautiful colouring with Kay here on YouTube. Again, as with Zoe, I will link Kay's channel down below for you as well. So yeah, we did this as a buddy colour, and this was also my first page in the book. So this goes for hashtag April Colour Your Horde. And also Sonia from Sonia's Mixed Media was doing an Entangled colour along, and I'm really sorry, Sonia, I cannot remember the title of your colour along, but yeah, this is for that as well. So oh my gosh, I threw so much at this page. I used my Staedtler dual-ended fibre tip pens, Crayola super tips. There's some metallic Posca at the top. I've used some Derwent ink tints, Prismacolor pencils for shading, and I do also think there's some polychromos on here as well. There is some Chromatech glitter gel pens, Pentel hybrid dual metallic, black jelly roll glaze. I used some stickles down here. I think it was the diamond stickles on the bumblebee's wings. I don't know if you can see that there. So yeah, there is that one. I have seen Kay's. If I remember, I will insert a picture of it here. And as you can see, her page is absolutely beautiful. So again, thank you so much, Kay, for doing a buddy colour with me. I loved every minute of working on this. I really did enjoy myself. So thank you so much. Oh, it's not going well. People keep trying to ring me. It's typical, isn't it? I sit down to film and yeah, everyone wants to chat to me. What can I say? What can I say? Okay. The next book I worked from was A Million Cute Animals. This is by the fantastic Lulu Mayo, and this was a buddy colour as well, with the beautiful Camille from Camille's Colouring Mania. I will link her YouTube channel down below. Again, if you haven't checked her out, my lovelies, please do. She is an absolute sweetheart. And I noticed last night that she's put a video up showing how to colour metal. I think she was doing like a beautiful copper sort of colour, absolutely stunning. So please check Camille out. This was also a whip for a while, so this goes for my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2022. And on this page I used my Staedtler dual-ended pens and Crayola Super Tips as a base for the animals and the flowers and things. Excuse me. And then I've gone in with my polychromos and added some shading. There was a couple unbranded glitter gel pens. Where did I use them? Oh, it was this deep pink here on these little flowers. So yeah, it was just, I don't know, some cheap unbranded gel pen. I used my Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic in both the regular and the mellow colours. I used my favourite colour in the mellow colours. I've used around these pink daisies here at the bottom. If I can hit that light, there you go. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Such a pretty colour. I think that is the oh, it's like a pale pink, and I can't think what it's metallic with. Is it like green and gold or something like that? Really, really unusual, but so pretty. I love it. I used those, and then I used a uni metallic gold paint marker just around here, and I drew a couple little flowers on there myself around his collar here and that little present. The background was done with a black Posca, and it says I used black jelly roll glaze, and I'm trying to see where. If you guys can spot it, let me know. I can't see it, but yeah, there is that one. So thank you so much, Camille, for buddy colouring with me, and I'm really sorry it took me a while to do that one. I made a start and I was like, yeah, I love it, and then as soon as it come to sort of like the colours down here, like for the animals and the background and stuff, I just got overwhelmed and I was like, oh, so I didn't touch it for a little while, but yeah, it's done. And I'm really glad, because I love Lulu Mayo's books. They're absolutely gorgeous. So that was A Million Cute Animals. I have finally worked in Johanna Basford World of Flowers. Now this is my sort of like my challenge book, and it is in my 10 to complete. I have set myself the challenge of completing this book this year. Like it was clear when I started it. It was an empty canvas, and I am so ridiculously behind because I just wasn't feeling it. And I have learned that if I've set myself a challenge or whatever, if I'm not feeling it, I don't want to force myself to colour in that book, because then I'll just do something and I'll be like, oh, and it will just feel really sort of half-assed, and I'm not going to enjoy the process. And for me, that's what colouring is about, is just enjoying it. So yeah, I haven't worked in this for a bit, but this month I was really, really feeling it. So to ease myself back in, I coloured the nameplate page, and this was just, I think it was like fine liners and a bit of glitter gel pen and a little bit of pencil, so nothing, nothing special, but I like it, it's pretty. And then this one I sat and coloured in, I think it was in one night I done this one. And this was all done with my Staedtler dual-ended fibre tip markers. And then I used a black Posca to black out the background. as you can see, I've gone around a lot of these flowers and added some details with my metallic gold uni paint marker. And then there is also a little bit of Pentel Hybrid dual metallic in a few places. Not much, but it is there. And yeah, I just wanted to do, you know, a couple flowers that were like the red, yellow, orange colour palette that I just think looks really effective regardless of what page you use it on. And then I used rainbow colours. You know, I used the colours of the rainbow for the rest of the flowers, and I really like it. I really like it. It sort of gives me like, you know, 70s vibes, 60s, 70s. So yeah, I really like that one. So that was World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. Next we have the Mythic World Colour Timeless Legends by Kirby Rosanas. I received this book from the publishers Michael O'Mara Books for review. I'm so grateful. This is a stunning book, and as you can see, I've got a few pages tagged as well that I want to do. But for this one, I completed this one. So this goes for #April Colour Your Horde 2022. And on this one, I have used my Darwin Inktense as a base for pretty much everything on the page. And then I used Darwin Colour Soft for the blue here on her hairband and her necklace. I used my Polychromos to shade the pyramids in the back, the hair and her body. And then I used Prismacolors, I believe, for, I think it was for the wings and definitely the sky and this little dude here on his horse at the bottom. And then I used Stickles Glitter Gel for the background to put on that sky. That sky took me a while to blend, but I love it. I love the colours of that sky. And I just think the Stickles Glitter Gel looks really effective on it. Look at those big chunks of like silver circles dotted around. They look awesome. So yeah, I love this book. For me, this is now on par as my favourite with Mythomorphia. And then the other two pages that I have flagged is this one. He was a contender to colour for my review as well. And this one, which I'm hoping to start over the weekend, this little guy here, he reminds me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I really want to colour him. So yeah, there is that one. I'm so proud of how that picture turned out. I was a bit worried because I thought, oh my gosh, it's, you know, a lot of like the same colours here, so I decided to do the rocks grey instead of the same colour as like this. And at first I was like, oh, I think I've made a really big mistake, but now I look at it and I think if I had maybe used all of these colours for the rocks down here, it might have just been a bit too much, and then her body, you know, may well have just blended in. So yeah, she's got the head of a woman, the body of a lion, and the wings of a vulture, I think, if I remember rightly from the back of the book. So yeah, there is that one. And then I have a Colour Morphia, again by Kirby Rosanas. This was a work in progress for quite a while. So this goes for my colour along #Whipping the Whips 2022, and also April Colour Your Horde 2022. So on this one I used my Darwin Inktense on the head of the tiger there, and then I based all of the doodles with my water-based markers. I've used all different kinds of pencils to shade, and then as you can see there is like glitter gel pen. There's like Pentel hybrid dual metallic on there. There's some Jelly Roll metallic and black Jelly Roll glaze. I went around all like the cloud sort of stuff with a white Jelly Roll. White Jelly Roll there. And then in a few areas I used some of the Nouveau loose glitter. So just down here, there's some here on those like bubbly things. And then like this little cutie here, her wing there, this little dude's wings, this loose glitter there. And then on the top I used some Nouveau glitter confetti, and it's like turquoisey blue stars there at the top. So yeah, there's that one. I think it looks really effective now it's all done. So it's nice to be able to cross this one off the list. It's been a whip for quite a while. So yeah, there is that one from Morphia. You can probably hear that Aaron and the kids are now home from school run. Okay, so this is The Way Home by Morgan O'Brien. I saw this book on Amazon because I had been looking at the Matchstick Mouse books. However, I haven't purchased any yet. I do plan on getting the set, but I'm going to wait for a bit. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Grogu. It's Baby Yoda. And then I saw that the beautiful Johanna from Dodoza Hannah here on YouTube was doing a colour along in this book. And it was sort of like a big group buddy colour, and I was like, yeah, okay, I need the book, I want to join in. So this was the first page that Johanna had set as the group buddy colour. I think it was chosen. And look at it, oh my gosh. So the hashtag for this is Grogu in 2022. So this also goes for hashtag April Colour Your Horde. And then for this I kept it really simple. It was just my Statler dual-ended markers, because I found a couple of really lovely colours for him. So what I've done, I sat and went through the book and I coloured him in every single page. So it's the same colours. I didn't write down the colour pencils that I used to shade him, but I thought so long as his base is the same, you know, the same few colours, then, you know, I'm good. So I sat and done that. So yeah, Statler dual-ended, shaded with Prismacolors. There's some Posca details on there, metallic Posca green here around these dark green leaves, and here the green there, and there was green. And then I used my Pentel hybrid dual metallic and also Arteza iridescent glitter plus gel pens. So yeah, there's my little dude, he looks so cute. I know the next page has been chosen, but I cannot remember which one. I will leave the link to Johanna's channel down below as well. I'm sure it was like, is he like in front of a computer or something? I don't know, I can't remember, but anyway, this, oh, I love it, I absolutely love it. And now I'm just sort of, oh, I cannot wait to get my grubby little paws on Morgan O'Brien's other books. I know he's just released the summer Matchstick Mouse book as well, and then there was another one, like a Little Village or something like that, something Village. So yeah, I do plan on getting those as well. And then I think it was on Kay's channel, he's brought out a set of 3 like cute monster kind of dinosaur colouring books. But I've seen a flip through of those, and as much as they're cute, I don't know, I'm not sure I would colour them. I'm on the fence about them at the minute, but I do definitely want to get the Matchstick Mouse ones. But this, oh my gosh. And like I said, oh, that might be the page. It might be this one. I'll have to double check. But so cute, so easy. And I just smiled the whole way through colouring that. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. So that is for Grogu in 22. And then we have my first ever R.J. Hampson book, and I'm so excited. I finished this page last night. This is Fantasy Tiny Homes, like I said, by R.J. Hampson. And I coloured this one. So this again goes for hashtag April Colour Your Horde 2022. So on this page I have used my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them, but I find once you use them on a paper that takes them well, they're great. I don't know, maybe I haven't used them enough, I don't know. But even though this is Amazon paper, I loved them on this paper. I really, really enjoyed them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to use them in some of my Amazon print books. So that was that. And then I used a dark green Holbein. Just a darker green down here on the grass. I used my Ohuhu alcohol brush markers as a base on the houses, the grass and the mountains and the sky. I used Staedtler dual-ended pens for the dark brown here on the tree. And then Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, just for some sparkly trim there on the houses, and a black Jelly Roll glaze. So yeah, this is in a recent haul where I used my YouTube pennies to invest in some books and some watercolours. So I will film a March and April Horde as soon as I can. So there's that one. Love that book so much. Okay, now we are moving into Disney, and I have coloured a lot of Disney. So firstly we have the Disney Grand Classique Carrez Mystère by Hatchet Heroes, and I coloured this one of Pocahontas, and this was done with Crayola Super Tips and these Staedtler dual-ended markers. So yeah, there's that one. I missed a page. Yeah, because there's a lot of browns on that one, and I just don't have that many. So yeah. So I coloured that one. And then this one is in my 10 books to complete this year. I've got 13 pages remaining. At the start of the year I had 23 pages left to do in here. Now I've got 13, so I've done 10 over the last few months. Okay, sorry my lovelies, I was just speaking to Aaron really quickly. Okay, so like I said, I've now got 13 pages left in this book. So I'm really, making good headway with this one. So this is the Disney Princesses of Fae Carrez Mystère by Hatchet Heroes. And did I show you this one last month? I can't remember, but yeah, I've coloured these with my water-based markers. So that will be a mixture of my Crayola Super Tips and Staedtler dual-ended. For the black on Snow White, because I'm pretty much out of the black Papermate Flair pens that I really love using in these Disney books, I used a black Posca, and I think it worked really, really well. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that again in these books. And then we have this one of Mulan, which I love. And again, I used the black Posca there for her hair. And as you can see, I put a few stickers on. And they were in a Christmas like gift package last year that I received from my beautiful friend Rebecca. So yeah, stickers, woohoo! I went back and added some throughout the book as well. Yeah, we've got like Merida there. So I've gone through and, you know, added some stickers, but once the book is done, you will see those in there anyway. So there's that one. And then I worked in Disney Animo Caress Mister by Hachette Heroes. And I coloured this one, and it is Nanny from Peter Pan. How cute is she? Oh my gosh, I love it. Absolutely love this. Again, this was water-based markers and black Posca. And then I wrote Nanny here with a Jelly Roll Moonlight pen. So yeah, coloured that one. Look at her. Love it. So adorable. Aaron and I were talking, and he's actually never seen the Disney Peter Pan, so we're going to watch that one night. Then we have Disney Buddies Caress Mister by Hachette Heroes. Didn't label it, but I coloured this one. And this is Hercules, and I had never seen the Disney film of this either. I'd never ever seen it, so I put that on Disney Plus while I was colouring this page. As soon as I noticed who it was, I put that movie on. It's alright. It's not my favourite Disney movie, but it's okay. You know, at least I can say I've watched it now, but would I be bothered about watching it again? No, not really. Not really, but you know, you can't love them all, can you? So there is that one. Oh, and that was water-based markers as well. I think, I've got a funny feeling this was mostly Crayola Super Tips and some Staedtler pens. But yeah, I think a lot of that was Crayola. So there's that one. You can tell I've been loving these this month. We have Disney Babies Cuadrados Mágicos by Hachette Heroes. And I coloured Boo. Look at her. So adorable. So again, this was, I think this one was all the Staedtler dual-ended. And I do think it was the black Papermate Flare on this one. I don't think... No, I don't think that's Posca on there. I don't know, it might be. No, I don't think it is. But yeah, I coloured that one. Really cute. Really, really cute. So I like how she turned out. So I'm just working through these in order. Well, most of them anyway. And then finally in these small square Disney books, I worked in the Disney Mickey and Friends Caress Mister by Hachette Heroes, and I coloured this one, and this is Mickey and Pluto. Oh, I wrote a date here, 21st of April. Okay, so I completed it on the 21st. And again, this is water-based markers and black Posca. I think the black Posca works really well. It works really, really well. And it's the, I used the thinner one, the PC 1MR for that. So there is that one. And then I finally got a replacement of Disney Mandalas. This is one of my books that was on my desk when the cats peed on like half a dozen books. And I was gutted because my original was a gift from Zoe. So yeah, this hadn't have been on Amazon UK for quite a while. It sort of disappeared. And then Connor, bless his heart, messaged me and he was like, Kate, Disney Mandalas is back on UK Amazon. So I grabbed it. And I coloured this one. So this was April Colour Your Horde 2022. I kept this really, really simple. This is the first page in the book and it's Donald Duck Aaron loves Donald Duck. So for this, I just used regular and metallic Posca. So that was for the, let me see, the metallic Posca is the rings in the background, the red, blue and green rings there in the background behind Donald. And then the regular Posca is the red on these arrows. And then Donald and the black arrows were all done with Arteza Everblend markers. Like I said, I'm trying to use those up. I've had them for a few years now. So, yeah. But I really like how he turned out. I was watching the film Spencer with Kristen Stewart in it. I was watching that while I coloured this. So, yeah, that was one of my, like, stupidly late nights where I just couldn't settle due to pain. So I coloured that and put a movie on. So there is that one. A couple more Disney books. We've got this one, which is Disney Princesses Coloriage Magique Mystère. This is by Hatchet Juness, and I coloured this one. Oh, no I didn't. No I didn't. I lie, because that was in January. I done this one. This was I've written down here April, but I haven't put the actual date. Yes, I skipped this page, so I went back and coloured this one. And this was all just water-based markers. So that would have been the, oh my gosh, the brain fart. What are they called? The Statler Dual-Ended. Oh my gosh, Statler Dual-Ended and Crayola Super Tips. As you can see on Cinderella, I did start whiting out the lines here where like this bit of her dress would be, and I was going to do her gloves and the bottom bit of her dress and this bit on the little girl, and then I'd done this bit and I was just like, no, I'm done. I want to call this page done. So yeah, there's that one. And then another new to me book, which again you will see in my March and April haul, is Disney Pixar Tome 2 Coloriage Mystère by Hachette Heroes. And I coloured this one. So this is Bo. The black line art is Posca, and then the rest is Crayola Super Tips and Statler Dual-Ended. As you can see, I've, probably gone too dark on the colours, but I was matching them down here as best I could. And this is what I got. So, I don't know, I was tempted to go over it with pencils and try and blend it a little bit, but by the time I'd done like all the background and stuff, I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm going to call her done. And I am loving this. I did notice a while ago, and a few YouTubers have mentioned it as well, that I had some of these Disney books on my wish list, and then they disappeared, and I knew for a fact that I hadn't have bought them, so I thought, okay, maybe they've been sent as a gift, but I never received them. So I thought, they've either been sent as a gift or there's been stuff missing off my wish list. Maybe it's just like a glitch with Amazon or whatever. So I added them back onto the wish list, but then it said needs 2, has 1. So as if I had one already, but I wanted 2, if that makes sense. So just to reiterate what Lucy from Lucy Just Adds Colour said in her video the other day, if you have sent anything as happy mail and I haven't shared it or said thank you, please let me know, because if it's something that you've sent and I haven't received it, you need to chase it up with Amazon, because I would hate to think of you guys as out of pocket, or also thinking that I've received something and not said thank you for it. Yeah, Lucy made a really good point about this in her video the other day. If I remember, I will link to it down below, to Lucy's channel and that video. So yeah, just to give you a heads up, because when she said that, I was like, that I've had that happen to me as well. But I didn't know if it was, you know, a glitch with Amazon, or whether, like Lucy said, it may have been Happy Mail that, you know, Amazon have sent out, but we haven't received it. So anyway, I digress. That is Pixar Tome 2. And then the last Disney book is Le Grand Classique Tome 8, Coloriage Mystère, again by Hachette Heroes. And I coloured 3. So I've done these 2. Again, black Posca for the line art. Cogsworth was really difficult because look at all these browns. Look at that. It was crazy. So some of them I'm pretty sure are the exact same colour as other numbers. But, you know, whatever. I've done my best. I think this is Brother Bear. I think this is from Brother Bear. And then we have this one. Obviously, it's just the Posca work that's been done on this. And then I coloured Scar as well. All of the black is Posca, so that one didn't take long at all. It was the Posca that took longer than the actual sort of adding the other colours in. It looks like I've got one flagged. Okay, we've got a stitch one flagged. I think that was one of the little ones chose that page for me to do. So that'll be the next one. So we'll probably do this one and then this one. But yeah, I love these books so much. I do, you know, plan on getting the others, because I love these so much and I always enjoy working in them. Okay, and then you will be glad to hear we have 4 books left, and they are hardbacks. Jeez, I don't even know how long this video is, because I've had to stop and start a couple of times. So this is the Tales from the Witch's Cottage by the incredible Hannah Carlson. And I coloured this little gorgeous title page. So for this one, I have used polychromos for, you know, all the background here in the jar, and then I've used white Posca just to highlight, you know, the edges here and go around the lines that Hannah had given us. I've used my beloved and trusty Uni Metallic Gold paint marker, and then a few more of those gorgeous Nouveau confetti stars. They're called Mermaid Parade stars, and I just stuck those over the stars that Hannah had drawn in, and they fitted perfectly. They fit perfect. So yeah, I really like how that came out. So that's those 2 pages done now, and I don't know, I love every page in this book, so I may just work through it in order. It's absolutely stunning. So there is that one. And then we have Tales from the Forest Kingdom, again by Hannah Carlson. And I completed this one. This was a work in progress for a while. So this is for my colour along, #Whipping the Whips 2022. I know I used water-based markers as a base on this one. I have no idea what pencils I used to shade it. It looks like I've used some of my Calero paint, my Calero Power watercolours here on the house. So there's that. There's some purple Jelly Roll glaze. I don't know. Is that my paint marker? I don't know. Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. There's some pink Posca. yeah, there's all sorts on there. So there's that one, and then I've got this as a whip as well, and then I've got a buddy colour in here with Camille as well that I need to get to. This one I haven't even started it, but I really do need to get to that. So yeah, I need to get a wiggle on, because Camille sent me a picture of hers and it is looking gorgeous so far. She's done all the outline, and this is the page actually that she was using in that video that I mentioned very early on in this video, where she was colouring metal and doing like a copper colour. She was doing that on these leaves. So yeah, absolutely stunning. So yeah, I need to get a wiggle on with that one. Then we have Luna by Maria Trolle, and I coloured this one. So this had been a whip for a while. I was doing this at the same time. As you can see, I haven't finished that one yet, but yeah, this is for hashtag Whipping the Whips 2022. This page was carried over from March. So on this one I used Staedtler dual-ended markers as a base. I think it was for the leaves up here at the top and the dark purple background behind those. It was a base for the girl and the stems on the plants and the yellow flowers, I think. And then I have shaded it with polychromos and Prismacolors. Hi Link. Hi Mish. And then I used yellow and white Posca. So the yellow here around these flowers, and then Posca just like to dot there in the background. Oh, do you love this book too? Do you love this book? I need to finish my video quickly, Mush. Yeah, so there's that one, and there is a little bit of glitter gel pen on there as well, which I think is the Jelly Roll Stardust. And like I said, I need to come back and do that one. I've got a few pages tagged here as well that I want to do. I love that book so much. And then finally, Link, gonna come over here. Good boy. Good boy. Finally, I have Mandala by Maria Trolle. Again, this is a new book to me, and I completed the title page. There's this one, and again, I think this was done. Link, you're knocking the tripod. This was done with the Staedtler dual-ended markers. I cannot remember what. Do you mind? I cannot remember what pencils I used on this page. Do you love it? Do you love it? Yeah, I can't remember what pencils I used. And then I have used a little bit of Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic and some Stickles Glitter Gel in the colour, no, that's not Nebula, is it? What was that one? I don't know, I can't remember. I don't think it was the Nebula one, but yeah, Stickles Glitter Gel on that one. And it was really difficult to choose a page to start with. I did start colouring a page, but it just wasn't turning out how I wanted, so I tried erasing what I had done. This one, I tried erasing what I had done. This paper it's thinner than Maria's other books. It's nice. It's really smooth really, really smooth paper. So I think I'm probably going to be using a lot of water-based markers in here. I'm not sure about watercolour. I might try it on like a page at the back, you know, just try it here and see how the paper holds up. But yeah, I decided, you know, I'll start with this one and just see how we go. So there is that one. Okay, if you are interested in stats and numbers and all that good stuff, stay tuned, because I will grab my bullet journal and I will let you know how much I've done of what. And just, you know, I'm not doing it like as in competition with anyone, but I've been having so much fun, like tracking how many colour by numbers I'm doing each month, how many of my 10 to complete and all that good stuff. So give me 2 seconds, I will grab my bullet journal and I will be right back. Okay, my loves, I have grabbed my 2022 Creative Companion by Ruby Charm colours. Absolutely love this thing so much. I do also have a bullet journal, but this one is just for my colouring and YouTube, whereas my bullet journal is colouring, YouTube, kids, family, appointments. It's everything. But yeah, this is just, you know, colouring and YouTube and whatnot. So I've added up everything. This is where I keep track of my completed pages this month. Keep sort of like a tally and whatnot. So far this month, even though I've got sort of like the rest of today and tomorrow to go, as of now, thank you, sweetheart. As of now, which is 4:30 on Friday the 29th of April, I have completed 44 pages. Now, double page spreads, I do count those as 2 pages. That little title page at the front of Tales from Witch's Cottage, I've classed that as a page. So it, you know, it adds up. So yeah, 44 pages. 5 of those were whips, which is really nice actually to get those crossed off the list. 5 of my pages were buddy colours. In my 10 to complete books, I completed 9 pages. I do plan on doing well, it should have been a quarterly update, but obviously that's going to be like the beginning of May now. So it'll be like a, I don't know, third of the year update on where I am with that. So yeah, out of my 10 to complete books, I completed 9 pages. I completed 14 Disney pages, which I'm really happy about. 24 pages of the oh my goodness, 24 pages of the books that I coloured from this month. Does that sound right? Yeah, 24 pages were either colour by colour or colour by number, and then 13 were from Colour Your Horde. So 13 books that were untouched have been coloured in, which I'm really excited about. So it's really nice actually to be showing all of my books some love. So yeah, that's my numbers for April. So there you go, my loves. I'm really sorry at the length of this. I dread to think by the time I've sort of combined, you know, these clips of videos and edited and whatnot, goodness knows how long this video is going to be. So I'm really sorry if it is a longer video. Also, quick side note, you may have seen on my community tab yesterday, I posted asking a question. Because I have had numerous people reach out to me and ask if I would ever consider doing either channel membership or Patreon. The thought has crossed my mind, but it's never been something that I've really sort of, I don't know, really considered. You know, I considered Patreon a while back and I was like, I don't know, I don't know what I could offer. But But because people have been asking, I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna ask you guys and put the feelers out and see what you think. I've had more people say no, they're not really bothered about channel memberships than what I have people saying yes, they would be. So I doubt that will happen. As for Patreon, I don't know. I'm going to give it a few more days and see what feedback I get and maybe take it from there. But what I can share with you is that I now have 2, potentially 3 pages done and designed for my colouring book that I would like to eventually get done and hopefully go through Amazon and get it self-published and whatnot. So we shall see. It's a slow process. I'm still trying to build confidence and sort of get back into my drawing and stuff. But the other day I was just like, I really need to sketch, I need to doodle, and just from that session I've created a page that I'm really proud of. So I just want to put that out there, share it with you all. So yeah, I hope you're as excited as I am. So who knows, but there you go. Thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope you've had, a really lovely time keeping me company. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Whatever you are up to for the rest of your day, enjoy. Please take care, stay safe, and I will see you all again in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.